Hey, what's going on, stream? It's your boy Fahad here, back doing another Call of Duty Black Ops 7 stream. And as you see by the title here today, we're talking about how FaZe Vegas clutched up and won Major 2 in Birmingham for the CDL. Yeah, it was an interesting Major 2. How things went, probably pretty upsetting. It took me a while to start the stream. Probably because of just, how devastating it was. We didn't want FaZe to win. We wanted Optic to win. We're Optic fans. And if Optic didn't win, we wanted to see maybe LAT take it. Maybe even Koi because, Kips is HVO and things like that. But, I mean, other than that, man, Optic Texas, they couldn't take it the way everyone thought they would take it, the way I thought they would take it, the way pretty much everyone that was watching this whole split thought they would take it. They lost one game to Vegas Falcons. But besides that one game lost to Vegas Falcons, like, they were looking pretty flawless and they were sweeping through the entire tournament. But I guess once they got to FaZe Vegas, they just got bested and they were not ready for the onslaught that they were to put on them, essentially. And I mean, like, some of the games were looking close. Yeah, but it was pretty just, devastating overall. Devastating overall for Optic and the fan base. But I mean, we just look forward to, hopefully champs and even like Major 3 and 4. But as far as Major 2 goes, that's out the window. I couldn't believe it when I realized that we actually lost, or Optic actually lost. Couldn't actually believe it. Pretty upsetting. But as you see here on the right side of the screen, just before my camera, all the losing teams only were awarded with, or only like gave themselves one win each. Like, they got one win each, so that was it for the losing teams. So there was pretty handed wins for each winning team. We're gonna start off with the first series of the day. We had LAT versus Toronto Koi, and it was a 0-3 sweep to the Toronto Koi. And this is an elimination match, so this sent LAT home, and it was pretty sad. You even saw Scrap, who never ever does this, pretty much, at least in well, I guess in the important matches he kind of does do it, since he doesn't have too many like wins, or too many he has like a good amount of wins, I guess, for someone who's been in the league for what, like 3-4 years. But like in champs, like, he pretty much like doesn't do as well. At least his teams definitely don't do as well. But yeah, like, to see Scrap have a .76 in a series, that is not something you usually see, not something you can expect to see or should expect to see. But yeah, Scrap had 48 and 63 in 3 maps and got absolutely pretty much smoked. And on the other side, you had CleanX with 53 and 58 and a .91. Insight, though, Insight, the one that everyone again was calling for his head, saying he should be dropped, he had a 1.24 plus 12, 8,200 damage in 3 maps. And Kips, the rookie, fresh off Hunchman, one of Mercury's friends, so it's like, he's pretty much goated by association, right? He had a 1.27 plus 15, 8,300 damage again, 1.22 on the breaking point player rating, whatever that means. I think it means, like, I'm not sure, but it means how good of a player you were according to breaking point. So they said he was the best player in the lobby, and Insight was the MVP apparently. Again, 61 and 49, going crazy. And again, on the other side, it just didn't look like these guys were ready. They needed someone better to warm them up. I don't know if they had a good team to warm them up, obviously, because it was so deep into the tournament. You don't have a good team there to warm you up, probably. Maybe some challengers people or something. But here we go. We're looking at map 1 here. Map 1, again, red carpet, not pretty good, not good. Insight with a 1.52. He got the home crowd advantage, you know what I mean? He's got the home crowd buff, the UK buff, the England buff. Yep. So yeah, here we go. Looking at the scorecard, it looked like LAT was gonna take it. It truly did. It looked like LAT was gonna take it. We were on den hard point, so we have a total of 4 on the rotation. And after the first split, LAT pretty much had it. After the second split, what do you call it? Koi had just brought it back. By the time the second split was pretty much over, and they just brought it all the way back, and they pretty much pummeled them towards the end. Looking at this little scorecard here, the high lead Post hill, whatever that means, 62. Longest hold, 46 seconds. Damage, 13,950 as a team with 111 kills for the Toronto Koi. Again, insight, home court advantage, the England buff, 32 and 21, cooking up, 4,000 damage, doing his thing. Scrap with a 0.69 KD, pretty peculiar for Scrap. You usually don't see that. He still had 4,000 damage, so he's putting the damage down. I guess like the teamwork just wasn't going as well. The team couldn't finish the kills that Scrap was putting down the damage for necessarily. Maybe they were, but I don't know. So, for some reason, them as a whole team, they just couldn't get anything going. I guess it started off with a Neum 2-piece. The LAT highlights for this series are far and few between, but let's take a look at this.
Well, great start there for the LA Thieves. They're going to find 3 dead. They have the B2 side of the map. They're going to be hanging out. Neum going to get aggressive right away.
Okay.
He's going to find another to put
smoked.
on the board.
Okay. Smoked. All right. Nice 2-piece. 2-piece to start off the hard point. That's LAT's first highlight. Here's their second highlight. Pretty much in the second split, it looks like. Oh god, let me full screen this. Let's go back. We're watching Abizi, I think they said. We're looking at number 7 on the mini map. He's at the back of P2 right now. He's coming into P2. One in front of him, dead. Another one to the right, dead. Another one to the far right. Nice to the left. Right in front of you, dead. 3-piece. That was beautiful from Abizi. 4-piece? Oh, almost a 4-piece. Nice 3-piece. That was a beautiful 3-piece. Oh, the Neum with another 2-piece. And then that was pretty much it for their highlights. That was pretty much it for the LAT highlights, because after that, the first highlight you see is Kips destroys Hydra. So let's take a look at this. Where's Kips on the map? Number 2 on the mini map down there. Where is he? He's in the small room. Okay, wait, did I miss that? How did he? Alright, I think we're on Kips. We're watching him. Oh, we are watching him. Oh, he does hit him with the crazy slide, the reaction slide. That was a crazy kill from Kips right there onto Hydra. Then we got Toronto winning map 1, the map 1 hard point. Let's see how it went. They need about 6 points. 5, 4, 3. Joe Deceives gets a kill on Scrap. Headshot. Neum cross map. GG. That's a major GG. LAT looks pretty calm. They look like they're not worried about it. Like they have something up their sleeve that we don't know, or like that obviously that we don't know, but that the Toronto Koi don't know. And it doesn't seem like they really did, because the next map, if you look at it, Neum with a 0.43. Neum's been pretty good for them in search lately. So to see Neum have like a 0.43, that's pretty. You don't expect to see Neum with a 0.43, right? Scrap was actually looking like a little more like Scrap this time. He had a 1.33 in this game. Wasn't enough to get it done. Hydra with a 1.17, and again Abizi, who, like, you know, we're looking at him to get like first bloods and whatnot. We're looking at him to get like first bloods, but I mean, he hasn't been that guy, I guess, recently, or like the past few months, even probably before the game came out. But again, looking at it, 0.88 KD, not gonna get it done. I guess especially Neum with the 0.43. Like again, Neum's been good for them in search, so to see him have a 0.43 against a team that's been pretty hot, and against Kips, who it's like no one has really figured out his game style yet, because he's still so new to the league probably, and they're just like not aware of like how good he actually is, or like, you know, like where he might be, or like his little play style, where he'll shoulder, where he's like likely to chow, his tendencies, things like that. So, you know, Kips is still like able to do so well. Not saying he's not going to do well in the future, just saying like that's probably a contributing factor to why he's doing so well now as well. That especially Joe Deceives. Joe Deceives, like, he kind of played better, but either way, as a team, obviously they played well enough to eliminate the LA Thieves. Won the first round, lost second round, won 3 rounds in a row, lost 2 rounds, and then won the last 2 rounds they needed. So it was pretty much close to, it was like close to a sweep, you know, 3-6. They doubled their score. So, you know, I think that's a pretty handed win. Nothing really sticks out to me too much. Again, except Scrap, you know, playing like Scrap usually does. 1200 damage in the search, 2 first bloods, BZ with only 1 first blood. I just noticed that this was here. But yeah, the first bloods, Joe Deceives with a 1.14, 1.5, but I guess the teamwork was just like outdoing them. Again, Kips just being able to outdo the teamwork for the LAT. Get them that 9-6 record. And then we got the Overload, and then I remember watching this match, and yeah, it was pretty sad seeing how it ended for them, you know, seeing how it ended for LAT. But you know, it was good for the core at least. Kips with a 1.35, cooking up 31-23. We had Scrap with a 0.7 again, so we're seeing Scrap right again in the respawns, just not doing Scrap like things in the respawns, just doing the opposite pretty much of what you would expect from Scrap. 2300 damage this time, so the least damage on the team, the least damage in the whole lobby actually. So he's probably pretty checked out by this point, or something else is probably going on, but probably just like checked out, right? Like probably just like, dude, I don't even want to mess with this, like, you know, I'm over it. So, you know, you gotta respect it though. They, you know, he probably just coming to terms with what's going on. 3 and 4. 3 to 4, man, it sucks. It's close. It's like, you know, just a little bit, couple mistakes lead to that score, you know, like a couple mistakes that, like, if you didn't make that, it could be like 3 to 3, get a sudden death search round. But obviously they were already beating them in search. But other than that, even again, it could be like 3 to 2, but just a few mistakes that you make lead to that 3 to 4 score. And yeah, Insight, match MVP for that match. They send LAT home. Let's see the winning play here. They parked the bus. That's right. They parked the bus in the back. Yeah, they parked the bus in the back. And then he does the Neum thing. He points at Neum, he points at the boys, and then he gives them the thumbs down, because Neum did that back when they were in Challengers, like just a couple months ago, or like a month ago or so. You see Kips? He gives him the thumbs down. That's hilarious. Because that's his boy. He was also teaming with him. So like the fact that he was teaming with him and all that happened, pretty insane. Let's see how Toronto win the search. I know it's kind of redundant. I don't think I watched this though. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, you can't. Oh, I hate when you can't finish a kill like that. That's the worst. Let's watch this again. Look how it just sucks. Like look, I mean, this is on land too. This is on land. That's just how this game is. Like, don't you think this kill should be finished? Oh, does this doesn't work the same way? Alright, but either way, I feel like that kill should be finished. And he gets shots in the other guy. Just cooked Scrap, Neum, dead body. Oh man. GG, and that sends LAT home. LAT go home 2-2. Finish in 4th place. And then we got after that another winners bracket match here, or the first winners bracket match of the day, FaZe Vegas versus Optic Texas, and it's just like the same exact picture that you see in Major 1 basically when they played against against the Paris Gentlemates, right? When they play against the Paris Gentlemates, I think it's like either 3-0 or like 3-1 them, and like, you know, it looked really awesome. It looked great. It sent them in the losers bracket. Like, you know, awesome match. Great. So these guys now, they're getting knocked out in the losers bracket. This match looks crazy, right? It looks insane. 04.7. Yeah, drop him. Wow, man. 04. What the heck? Sim 0.99. Oh my god. Sim goes negative. Oh my god. Abuza 0.8. Oh my god. They made a mistake. Should have left him on Surge. Oh my god. Should have got Neptune. Oh my god. It's so crazy. Draza 0.92. Oh my god. Send him back to Alaska. Oh my god. Like, you know, like Dashy, Hook, like, oh my god, they're so amazing. Like, you know, and again, I'm an Optic fan, so it's like, that's how I felt. I'm like, yeah, dude, like, this is great. Yeah, we're cooking them. We're great. This is great. You know, that's how you feel. But I mean, as we talk about it later, like this match only means so much in the first part. It's great. Everything's great. Look at this. It's great. Yeah, 04, drop him. Yeah, simp. Oh man, pimping. Draza, back to Alaska, back to Anchorage, buddy, or whatever, Alaska. Booza, man, you need to make some chocolate, brother. Nah, that's kind of crazy. That's like borderline. I can't be saying stuff like that. He's from Belgium, but like, you know, Belgians are like famous for good chocolate. Like they're famous for. It's not like a bad thing. But either way, okay, the series. I don't want to like speed through it, but like this was the final matchup. So, and it didn't go this way. So it's like this match is kind of like a moot point, right? Is that the way you say it? I think like it's kind of like a moot point. But either way, map 1, bang. Yeah, Draza 1.04, and on the other side again, Hook going crazy, basically 30 and 20, like 25 and 24, 25 and 25, like 1 KD. Mercury's even. Dashy 26 and 23, 3K damage. Mercury's 3,700 damage, almost 4K. On the other side, Boozer with a 0.7. Simp with a 0.8, like, you know, low damage from Simp that map, you know, like just, you know, map 2, Simp, they win, you know, no one thinks anything of it, like, oh, we'll bounce back, you know, we look so great, split 2, 04.75, Abuza 1 KD, Jaza 1.4, let's even look at the map 1, we didn't look at the snake here, the snake chart, Optic started off kind of slow, came back a little bit. What was the map? It was exposure, so it was P5. By the time P5 came, FaZe was on top a bit, or they were still on top. By the time P10, we're on top and just win. It looks good. Map 2. It's very back and forth. They win 1, we win 1. They win 2, we win 1. Like it looks like the NBA Finals or whatever. But yeah, man. FaZe win that. Probably don't think much of it. They're like, oh, we got this. We're gonna bounce back, and then oh yeah, we bounce back. Cool. Map 3. 04 with a 0.78. Yeah, drop it, man. Boozer with a 0.85. Other side, Hook with a 1.36, Dasher with a 1.2, just cooking up, just 2-piece and a ninja score. Let's watch it.
Number 6 though, dude. Optic are always in your spawn. So much pressure. Trigger discipline.
Oh my God! Like, nah, this is actually so crazy. Like, they're supposed to win this, bro. Like, again, I'm an Optic fan, bro, so I ain't hating on them. I love Optic, bro. I wanted Optic to win this. What did Shotzi do? Number 6 on the minimap here in Dojo. Number 6 on the minimap in Dojo. He's like in some corner here. He lets him walk past him. Kills the ball guy. Kills this guy. Grabs the ball. The guy behind him, I think, either dies or just doesn't have to. Oh my God! He doesn't press him. He just waits, like looks for him. Oh man, that was beautiful, man. Like it just looked so amazing. It looks so amazing. You're like, oh man, Optic are gonna win. You're like, oh man, Optic are gonna win, baby.
Doing what they can, and they got the help, but it's a team kill and not good enough. They took a big swing and they lived, and they're getting knocked off their feet. And now topside once
again. Dude, that was beautiful, man. But either way, yeah, that was part of map 3. Map 3 right there, winning the den overload 3-6. Then we had the hard point. 04 Abuza, Draza, Simp, looking really bad, looking like pretty much like a challengers team, I guess, in this match, right? Like it's insane, bro. Looking like a challengers team, getting gentlemen swept, not really good. And then who's doing the gentlemen sweeping next time? Not us in the next match, or not Optic. We got 04 with a 0.58. Yeah, drop him, man. Drop him, man. Yeah, drop him, man. 23 and 29. 0.8 Abuza, Draws with a 0.75, back to Alaska, 24 and 25, 9.96 Simp, and then we got the other boy, we got the boys over here, Mercury's with a 1.6, Hook with a 1.48, like just like steamrolling them, bro, like just steamrolling them. The only time that they thought they had it was P2 P2. So these dudes, the only time they saw that tank, they felt at home at the tank, and then after that, it's like it was like they were in the movie Jarhead or something, like just waiting for action. Couldn't get no action. Everyone's just dying off and stuff. Whatever the heck happens, I'm pretty sure that's how the movie goes. I just watched it the other day. But stuff like that, dude. Just Optic just steamrolling them, and they can't do anything about it. You know what I mean? Like, just looks like they can't do anything about it. This thing looks like they like flatlined. You know what I mean? So yeah, that was that map, and then yeah, that's cool, awesome. So now we knock FaZe down a losers bracket. So now after they knock out LAT, they play an actual, well, not to say actual team, but like they play a team that's probably a little bit more ready for this matchup and this type of spotlight and this type of stage right here, obviously, than LAT, right? So Toronto Koi just knocked out LAT, and this time they have to play FaZe Vegas. And here we go. 04. Bang. 1.18. 1.25 for Abuza. Draza 8.81. Sim 0.93. Goes again to game 4. Gentleman's sweep. It's hard to see with these teams being like the same exact colors. I think these guys won. They won the search and destroy, and that was it. They win the search and destroy. On the other side, Toronto Koi 1.25 from Joe Deceives. So Joe Deceives is waking up. He knows he's in the losers finals. He really wants to make it to the championship final here. Kleenex, he's probably starting to like wear down, tire out a little bit. Insight, the buff is going down. FaZe Vegas don't care about the England buff or the UK buff, whatever we're calling it, the Birmingham buff. FaZe don't care about that, especially not Simp. Well, even Simp only had a 0.93, but he's probably making the good plays to get them that dub, right? Exactly. But Abuza definitely don't care about that buff. He's closer to Belgium as well, so like he's probably feeling a little bit better, more at home as well. I don't know, I'm not really good at geography, obviously, but like I think Belgium is obviously closer than Texas or wherever he's playing from now. But yeah, so this match here is pretty handed. I mean, well, not really, because they only lost by 10 points here. They only lost by 10 points. Let's take a look. 04 1.06. Abuza 1.83. Again, he does not care. He's just a cold assassin, a monster, a legend. Abuza. He gets himself another. Does he have other championships? I'm not sure if he has other championships, but he's getting himself a championship with this here victory. Draza 0.6, but it doesn't matter. Got his feet kicked up for this win here, basically. I mean, not feet kicked up. He's probably trying hard, but I mean, he doesn't have to do much. He gets to go negative and still win. 2,800 damage even. Least damage in the lobby by far. Probably a little tired. Simp 27 and 29. Little less than what we expect from Simp, but still putting in a lot of work for the team, getting the team to a good spot. 3,100 damage. But again, Abuza 5,000 damage basically. 04 4,500 to his own name, so like that's pretty dang good. Kleenex 0.85. Insight 104. Joe Deceives 1.37. Kips 0.7. Just a pretty back and forth game. Look, this snake is very intertwined. They're about to make a new pink team, baby, basically. That sounds crazy, but like, you know what I mean, like with the chart, the way that's how snakes, mate, right? Pretty sure. But either way, pretty close game. I can't really tell who's who at all. Oh wait, I can like this. Toronto's 15, 45, FaZe Vegas. It's FaZe Vegas at the bottom, and then it ended up obviously FaZe Vegas win. Yeah, it was just a very back and forth game. It's hard to read that. Either way, map 2, 2.67 from Joe Deceives, 2 KD from Kips, 1 KD from Inside and Kleenex each. They look pretty good in the search, but they've been looking pretty good in search like pretty much the whole split, right? The whole season 2 split, if I'm not mistaken. So looking at the other team here, FaZe has they've looked a little bit funny, especially if 04 can't pull off like some of the good plays he's been pulling off. The team can look like a little bit out of balance or out of character or out of place a little bit, I guess you'd probably say. But we got Draza here, 1,018 damage, 5 and 9 though. It's just like very lackluster performance, I guess, overall as a team, dying a lot. and not getting the damage in. And I mean, probably wasting some first bloods maybe, or maybe not, since they won the 3 rounds. They have 3 first bloods. But getting first blood a lot, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Pretty rough. Pretty rough. That was map 2. Map 3. Either way, that was just search. But then we go back to respawn, overload, exposure. We got Cleanex with the 0.6, Jodeci's with the 0.9, Kips with the 0.84. We got Insight with the 1.21. Yeah, and that's just pretty much not gonna cut it against FaZe this time in this overload on exposure. We got 04 with 32 and 19, looking like a respawn legend, looking like a respawn god. Even though he is known, I think, a little more for his search and destroy gameplays. He was looking pretty good in this exposure game mode this time around. Then we got a Boozer with a 16-19, but draws with 19 and 23, 0.8 KDs each for the AR duo, the Zaza duo, and we got Simp with 27 and 22, waking up a little bit, looking more like Simp compared to the last series we saw him in versus Optic, right? I think we're looking at those stats. Bang, 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 and then map 4, we had 04 going 0.96, Abuza 1.22, Draza 1.23, Simp 0.8. Still getting it done. Teamwork makes the dream work. Yeah, they had 2 players dropping 1.22s. The Zaza duo looking much better than they just did the last game. Coming right back, literally flipping the stats pretty much with the sub players. Literally just basically coming back and flipping the stats of the sub players this time in the exposure exposure hard point. And there's just a lot of exposure during this matchup. And yeah, Toronto Core couldn't get it done. Kips had a 0.67 by the time it came down to it. They were just kind of diffing them, putting like that Vetty diff on them. 04 and Abuza have been to a lot of second places. They were calling Draza and Simp, or like the FaZe, the Silver Surfers, or at least him and Abizi, right? Simp and Abizi, but you know, so these guys are used to having a lot of second places. These guys, last time they won was with Scrap, so they're probably not used to being that far into the finals, and they're probably just used to getting a little bit more losses. And Kips, I mean, he's just brand new to it, so it's like, you know, the more losses he gets, I think he'll come back and he'll be more inclined to win, especially with how talented he's looked. Kips has looked super, super talented, super, super good on the outputs that he's put into the league when he plays against really good pro teams even. But that's that match, and then so that takes Toronto Koi out, kicks him out of the matchup. Then we have the final match here, Optic Texas versus FaZe Vegas. And again, the last match we just saw Optic or FaZe lose to Optic 3-1, and now what the heck, the roles are reversed. Now we're losing 1-4 to FaZe Vegas, and it's just very, very sad, very, very heartbreaking, very, very gut-wrenching, terrible, terrible. When I found this out and saw this, I just realized what was happening. It was just a heartbreaker. But yeah, looking at it, looks pretty sad. Dashy with a 0.92, Hook with a 0.79, Mercules with a 0.8, and Shotzi with a 0.87. I remember last year, Mercules is pretty much carrying the boys in the finals to, or not like carrying them to the finals at champs, and I think to EWC as well. But once the actual finals came around, like once the championship finals came around, Shotzi and I guess Bruce and them, where Merc said like that they were carrying him, but this time around he probably needed that again, and this time Big Bros and them probably couldn't step up enough for them as much as they needed against 04, who seemed like who saw this coming from 04 in a final versus freaking Optic, right? 118 and 84, just really, really cooking. Unfortunately, it had to be against Optic. Unfortunately, it had to happen like this. It could have happened maybe to knock us down to losers bracket. Ideally, maybe we lose to FaZe, go down a losers bracket, and then beat Koi, and then come back to beat FaZe after we're a little bit warm. But no, it happened the other way around. We beat them, they beat Koi, we're iced a little bit. Not trying to make excuses for Optic, but I mean, hey, you hear what I'm saying. I'm saying like the thing. And we only get a chance to lose one time And yeah, but I mean, congrats to FaZe, man. Like honestly, like, you know, especially all the woes they were going through this split in season 2. You know, it was kind of crazy to see them going through those woes, but it was good to see them win, I guess. You know, especially even as an Optic fan. You know, like FaZe said, you know, don't worry about FaZe, I'm him. You know, it's good to see Zuma happy to see his, like, one of his other team win, basically, not the Stallions, but I think the Stallions got pretty far. I think they got top 4 or something in the Challengers Elite or something like that this LAN. But yeah, Abuza as well. Abuza finally winning because Abuza was a part of that Seattle team along with 04, and they got a lot of second places last year. Or Vancouver Surge got a lot of second places last year at the majors and the minors even, I believe, for Black Ops 6. Yeah, so Simp with a 1.22, Abuza with a 1.13, Simp then 04 with a 1.40. God dang, man, sad to see. And we already talked about the Optic ratios. Like I said, it seems like Merc probably needed Shotzi and Dashy to carry him again in this final, and that might have not been able to work out the way that everyone would have wanted it to work out, the way I would have especially wanted it to work out. I'm sure Hex and Scump and all them, Zin, Bows, and the likes, formal what do you call him, Crim 6, wherever he's watching from. I'm sure he's watching from somewhere, somehow tuned in some way. But yeah, and so many other people that are part of the Green Wall and fans of Optic like myself. But yeah, man, you know, things happen. It's pretty upsetting. It's pretty, like, kind of like shocking almost, obviously, right? It's like a shocking thing to see that we're gonna lose after all of the amazing things that we've seen the boys go through. And besides that one loss to the Falcons, which people were like brushing off, saying like, it's not that much, not showing too many holes, we're good. Map 1, pretty handed loss, right? Or like they handed it to him pretty well. Yeah, I don't even know what type of word I'm trying to say right there, but looking at it, after the first 2 hills, we're on Colossus here, so right after, as soon as we're going to that waterside hill with the boat and whatnot, that red little boat, FaZe basically pulled away the whole time and never let them get the reins back. Again, looking like Piccolo doing a cartwheel. Looking like Piccolo doing a cartwheel, got the purple, his pants like up top, and then he got that's his body, like he's doing the cartwheel, he's upside down, you know, it's like, it's not good. It's like, it looks like Piccolo separation, but it's the wrong way this time. We don't like what we see there, but it's okay, man. You know, this game 1, boys couldn't really get it done. 04 with a 1.76, Simp with a 1.57, Draza with a 1.39. The boys just not really contested them pretty much too much. Boozer with 101 seconds on the hill with a 1 KD, 23 and 23. We got Draza with 4,100 damage, looking way different than what we saw him in the winners final. Yeah, man, looking pretty insane in that winners final. I mean, in this championship final here, in that game 1, in a terrific form, obviously. On the other side, the boys, again, couldn't really get it done. Dash with a 0.66. You don't expect to see that from Big Brucey, and it's pretty upsetting to see from Big Brucey. But it is what you got to see from Big Brucey, and it is what it is. But Dart 21 and 32, just not really good. Like, doing the opposite of leading the team, trailing the team in KD. So 0.7 as well from Hook, 0.71 from Hercules, 0.75 from Shotzi. Shotzi's leading the team with a 0.75. Like, I don't know, they got to be playing like flawless teamwork to win that, right? Like, if your best player has a 0.75, like KD wise, again, KD don't mean everything, but it means a lot if your whole team is 0.75 and under. Like, then it means a lot. So again, if Shotzi is your top player with a 0.75 KD, you got to be playing flawless, like robotic AI type teamwork to win that, right? Like, you can't win if your top player has a 0.75 KD. So that's that map 1. I guess we can watch the 04-12 spree. God damn, I don't like, oh my god. I guess we can watch the 04-12 spree. I'm watching this with my arms folded. I'm hating to him. I don't like, I'm an Optic fan. What are we looking at? Oh. Not Dashy, come on.
1-2-1-3 that we saw on the qualifier. Sometimes he has, sometimes he hasn't. Maybe started a little slow this weekend or wasn't needed as much.
Damn. Oh, this is Draza. This is Draza. Where's 04? Oh, God. That's Shotzi. Oh, my God. That's Shotzi and Dashy. I hope that's not on the process.
In that second half of the overload, Simpton 04 really got going, especially 04. They started to win a couple.
It might be on the process. He's still on 04. He's on an 8 streak. You gotta stay on him, right? 8, 9 on Hook. God, Hook flew into a freaking brick wall right there. Oh!
All over the place right now for FaZe. 10 straight now for 04. 13 and 4. Domination. A perfect hold.
He goes on a 12. He gets 2 more after this. Mercules, no.
P2 to the P3, and then they do it again. FaZe right now up 50. Let's go to a listening with FaZe.
12 streak, Mercules. Ah. We got Draza 2-piece. Draza near 3-piece. Okay. Trying to push P4 from front. It's just cooked. It's cooked. Watching that from this angle, not looking great. But that's the first highlight there. Then they got oh, this is the whole FaZe listening. I think we kind of just skipped it almost. Simp 3-piece. Let's just watch it, I guess. Watch it. It'll be painful. It'll be painful, but we gotta watch it. Oh wait, he was already. Oh, 04 was on a 3 streak here. That's crazy. Here's okay. Simp gets Merc. Simp gets Dashy. Simp gets Who. Just damn. Those are my heroes, brother.
Lead is growing, and FaZe needed to come in hot, potentially a steal map 1. They're close to doing just that. Yeah, well, 10 seconds left here. We're gonna head back towards that P1. Abuza though, gonna get those kills, and just right when you want them, right before that hill pops.
Insanity.
A little bit easier on rotation.
Insanity. 04 sneaks through. FaZe take map 1. We get it. Dashy, map 2 here. Dashy 2.33. Looking pretty good. Hook 1.25. Shotzi 3.25. So, you know, the boys are cooking. Shotzi 13 and 4. That's what we like to see from him. That's what we love to see from him. It's a really good map too. I'm sure it really had, you know, the whole green wall pretty hyped up. Like, look, we got it. Novissimo, we did it. Like, we can do it. But, you know, like Kobe said, job's not finished. I'm sure Dashy had that hopefully in his head. He probably did. You know, he speaks about Kobe a lot, things like that. Job's not finished. Job's not done. So job's finished. Job's not finished. So, you know, but it was a good map. Great map. Let's see some of the highlights, I guess. Let's see who getting the 3-piece in this search here. Where's Hook? Hook's number 1 on the mini map, so he's in laundry here. Is that laundry? I think that is laundry. Yep. He's coming behind him. He's still have to turn on this guy? Oh no, that's bedroom. I'm stupid. Oh wait, that was one? Did I miss something? Hook got 1. Oh, Hook got 2, and then he kind of turns on this guy a little bit. Top bedroom. Okay. I thought it was like these are so like the highlights are weird because they don't like actually show you the people. They're just like you got to know where to look when you're watching these highlights.
We'll see you later. Shotzi is going to go ahead and get this down quickly. I mean, that is
Shotzi just plants number 2 on the mini map.
Gives them a winning chance.
Shotzi now he's outer laundry. Killing them. They're coming from jungle. He's killing them. Jungle stairs. Abuza's trying to peek him, shoulder him with the snipe. Shotzi just melts him. Ring fight. Dashy wins a ring fight against 04. And then Shotzi cooks. Bang. Bang. Shotzi plants and gets 3. Yep, that was pretty easy to follow. Now here we go. Shotzi takes over and drops 13 to win map 2. Obviously doesn't drop them all in one round, but he's gonna drop it. He has 12 now, so there's only gonna be 1 kill. There's only gonna be 1 kill here. Got someone mid map. Who's that? We got Simp mid map. Dashy shouldering him, hits him with a pistol. We got Abuza peeking mid, trying to get the trade. I guess he might have seen him, might have got some info. Shotzi comes to challenge, shoulders him, runs back up mid, runs back up open the middle. Dash is coming to plant. I think Abuza saw him jump over. Shotzi's behind him. Easy, like clockwork. Like clockwork. Shotzi cuts off the whole map basically. And that's that. That was a map 2, basically good. That was awesome. And then after map 2, it's all downhill from here, folks. Unfortunately. But you know, on paper it doesn't look that bad. It looks like a good team effort. Shotzi 0.9, Merc 0.92, Hook 0.8, Dashy 1.29. But it's not enough to get it done against the boys over at FaZe Vegas. Abuza has 2 goals. Dashy has 2 goals as well. Draza with 1. But it looks like Overload just 1 extra. What am I silly? 2, 3, 2, 3. Who had the extra goal? I'm not seeing it. This says 0. This says 0, 0, 0. I don't know. Maybe perhaps I just didn't see it. Am I missing what map I'm looking at? I'm looking at map 3. Which should be a scar. Yeah, goals. I don't know. But here we are. Looking at the Overload. Simp with a 1.11. And 31-28. Draws at 27-27 with 1 goal. Abuza 22-24, but a very strong 22-24. 3,100 damage. Pretty decent. But the 2 goals is what makes it really, really strong. 04, 27-25, 1.08. 04 was just cooking up this whole series pretty much, besides the search. 1.76 and now 1.08. The boys were cooking up. Is there anything to watch here? Let's see. 046 streak on this map. Oh wait, am I looking at the right map? No, this map Scar. Simp gets 4 on the Scar. I think Simp already has 1, 2. Kills Merc. 3. Turns and gets Shotzi. Simp is just him. Simp is just him, man. Like he said, don't worry about FaZe. Simp is him. And he's proven that to us. FaZe barely score. Looks like they're scoring right at the end. Abuza has a score. Oh, Draza score. Wow, he just scores. Just gets that. He just gets that one in. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? He just gets that one in. But yeah, 04, Abuza, Draza, Simp doing their thing. Let's see. Draza gets 2. Simp trying to Merc. Simp gets streaky. What does that mean? Let's see what that means. I'm nervous. Nervous to see what that means. Simp has 3 already when this clip starts. He already has 3. He's also number 8 on your mini map. He kind of does bad things to Mercules and Shotzi from what it looks like, because I'll blink and he's at 5. Oh, so he gets 5. 2, 3, Hook and Dashy, who kills the whole Optic team basically, because the next 2 are Merc and Shotzi. There's Shotzi, there's Merc. That's kind of crazy if you think about it. Like, that's the whole Optic team. Just 4-piecing them pretty badly. And again, this is coming from an Optic fan. It's just sad to see. It's upsetting to see. But yeah, FaZe win that. Optic listening in the map 4 here. Looking at the map 4, we got another red carpet. Mercules with a 0.68. Shotzi with a 0.65. This is a hard point. Abuza with a 1.81. 04 with a 1.52, just continuing that nasty streak that he had throughout the entire series that we've seen. Simp 31-22, 1.41 with a +9, 4,018 damage, most in the lobby by far. Simp just absolutely blacking out during this map, just totally frying everyone that's on his screen. Probably shot his teammates a couple times even. It's probably that turn. Draza 19-26, feet kicked up. Doesn't really matter. They win this map almost by 50 whole points. If you're looking at it, I mean, kind of starts off well for Optic. By the time P5 comes in, we're up, and we've been up for a while at that point. But FaZe are coming back. They have this nice spike right here from 41 to 97 in one hill. And then from there, FaZe are kind of creeping back in. And then by the time P5 is done once again, FaZe are actually on top 234 to 207. And by the time P1 rings around, the third time, they creep all the way up to that 50 points that they needed. And Optic do not get a single point between P5 and P1 of the third split. So it's just an upsetting thing to see, upsetting thing to hear. Let's hear the one Optic listening, I guess. Let's hear what the Optic listening sounds like.
One R ring, wall banging. I'm trying. He's gonna go along. I'm taking that. Where you went, come on. He's on time. Third corner. Set. That's him. They're all dead. I'm one shot.
Looking to take their first respawn.
Let's hear this. Let's get a good listen.
From Optic, Texas.
That's done left. Okay. Front shot. One shot. Nice. Two dead. I'm shot in front. Yep. They're gonna be left. Top ring. Abusa, one shot. Abusa, one shot, top ring. Dead. Another one behind you. Chug. Nice. Okay, bomb. Okay, one R ring. Wall banging. I'm trying. He's gonna go along. I'm taking that. Where you went, come on. He's on time. Third corner. Set. That's him. They're all dead. I'm one shot. I'm nading time. Top server. Okay, nice. Try to buy time in. I naded it. I'm shot out her. He shot at her. They're gonna play land.
Four's top server. Okay, one's our top server. Four. He's still top server.
Okay, we gotta get mid.
He's still top. Just gonna hurry.
Top. I got the guy server. Go. Yep, server boxing on time.
Oh, Bruce is on time. 1 HP. They're gonna push me out. One's pushing me out, I think.
Yeah, no. Nading time as well. Try nading time as well. Mid alley. Iron up and get mid, boys. They're in our shot.
Damn.
Top ring. Spawn killing.
Top ring. Draws. Just living top ring.
Well, unfortunately for Optic during that listen, it was pretty much all
Unfortunate,
FaZe. I think you heard the
that sounded
frustration during with
crazy.
Simp. I think he got called out one shot.
Sounded crazy, especially towards the end, and then you see the 4 go dead, and then it was just very much bad, coordination and bad just execution, I guess, from the boys. Because again, even looking at the scorecards here, it doesn't look too bad in the outslaying department. We look like we're keeping up with them pretty well overall. Definitely are keeping up with them pretty well overall in the slaying department, but it's just these little mistakes and little plays. But I mean, like, we're winning at this point, and we end up losing this entire match. So it's just like a bad trajectory. Like I said, it's not starting to look so good. As that map goes on, there's no real highlights really, except for the 0-4-6 streak right here. God damn it.
Dash is gonna have those plays sometimes. So, all right. Last time at P5 is what brought FaZe back into the game. Nearly a perfect hold here. They had trouble dealing with Simp last time through. Might be 04.
Wow.
That's fine in multis.
Wow.
04 and Simp light up the feed. 04 on 30 and 21. Well, and I think when we were in that listen, it was there's a guy server room, and well, 04 is back to server room, and he's on another 4 speed. The P5 has been unbelievable out of FaZe. Maybe the best couple of P5s we have seen on the year, and 04's on another streak. No, 100%. I mean, usually it's money hills for 3 and 4. It's been a money hill for them at number 5.
That's pretty, that was
Streak
beautiful.
continues. You already have one for a
That was some synchronized swimmer type. But
sometimes. So, all right.
That's 04 cooking up, getting a 6 streak. Let's see Sims 5 spree leading to a map win. Oh man, it's gonna hurt to watch. I'm an Optic fan, so oof. Sims already on a 4, so okay, that's good. This it won't last that long. That was it.
A few more seconds, they take the 3-1 edge.
Goes on another 6.
Simp 90 seconds to the hard
Does a 3. He gets 3 right now. 1.
Not missing.
2.
Not missing. Just gunning as the 5-3 comes to an end.
That was his
a few
6
more
streak.
seconds, they take the 3-1 edge. The map is done.
Oh, 5 speed. I need glasses, I guess. And that was that. Then we're looking at map 5 here. Exposure, search, and destroy. and Mercules wakes up, is fully awake, doing his thing, cooking up 1.43, Hook 7 and 10, Shot Dashy 6 and 10, Shotsy 8 and 9. Just can't stay up and can't put anyone down, basically. Like, they, you know, they can, but they can't. It's not looking good. Because on the other side, we have 04 with a 14 and 8, 1.75. Looking, oh man, looking like in prime form, just absolutely in final form at this point. Abuza 1.8. Doing what we expect from him and more in Search and Destroy, right? You know, especially in like a closeout game versus Optic Texas. Like, it's just, it's beautiful. It's honestly nice to see. It's good to see. It's good to see like that they can close out like this. I'm sure that they've probably felt again some type of way from losing those last two matches, or those last couple finals they were in against Optic. Like last in Black Ops 6, I'm pretty sure, for EWC and a champs. So yeah, man, like, it's good to see them actually win. And they also had some second places against, I think, LAT, maybe even FaZe. Lots of second places, 04 and Abuza last year on Surge. And I think even this year, or no, not this year, they had like third place, I think, at Major 1. I can't really remember right now. But either way, it's good to see them do that. Yeah, started off with a win. Then Optic win, then they win 1, we win 2, they win 2, we win 2, they win 2, and it's just a little tug of war that we were bested in once again, pretty much same way as the series against the Paris Gentlemaids. But the Paris Gentlemaids match was a little bit more even. This one seemed a little bit more lopsided, especially with the results. Maybe not so much with the gameplay, but more so with the results. Definitely a little bit more lopsided. 04 3-piece, almost ace, and the Search and Destroy.
Help gets here. Here's Impo on one. He's going to try and thread the needle. What a play. What a play.
There's one, going to turn heads, get the second.
Oh, baby.
Get the third. 04.
Oh, baby. Oh, it almost gets that. He's right there with it.
Here's Impo on one. He's going to try and thread the
and
needle.
that's against Shotsy. If that's on anyone but Shotsy, it's probably cooking him.
The playmaker again. Through the smoke, fire and flame, trying to find the opening, chasing one down, damages in, 25 seconds, it's dwindling, 04, 2 in the round, one player left to deal with, chasing it, a ring around the rosy we go, damages in, and finally 04 closes.
3 streak from 04.
But all the fights are going down.
Oh, he's on 0. Oh, that's 1. And who
chasing one down, damages in, 25
tries to turn on him, 1 on Shotsy.
In the round, one player left to deal with.
Last one was his Hook, Merc, Mercules, Pistol. Man, crazy to see 04 just turning up like that. 14 and 8, man, damn. Let's see the Boozer winning the 2v1, gets 3, but he gets the 2v1 clutch.
Can't hit.
So right now it's a 3v3. Abuza gets 1, 2v3, 2v1.
Opens things up. It's all going to be on Abuza now. Trying to finesse.
Abuza gets hit. Oh, baby.
Dashy saw a sliver. Can't hit.
Oh, baby.
Up over the top goes Hook. Abuza wins up.
Oh, baby.
Shotsy though. Through the backside. Opens things up. It's all going to be on Abuza now. Trying to finesse. Wins the gunfight.
1v1 to the clutch. Merc gets a ninja defuse apparently.
But you gotta win the gunfight. Mercules again. 1 versus Abuza.
Opposite.
And well, he's gonna go for it, but Abuza might check it.
Did he get it? Did he get it? He got it!
He does get the ninja defuse, which is nice, but the boys even know, they know that they're so close to defeat. Pretty much doesn't matter. And the very next highlight of the series is this. Simp getting 1. 04 got 1 as well. Down to Merc, 1v4. He does catch 04. Got Simp right there, top solar for him, and it's too much. Simp stands up, talking a whole bunch. 04 was talking a bunch as well. Simp, 04 getting shots in. Hook. What are they doing in the back of the map there? Hoop was just in the back of the map, I guess playing defense, watching the flank. Hoop's like watching the flank, I guess, or just maybe being sneaky back here. Oh, just being sneaky back here. They got 6 and 5 looking at him. He has the whole team looking at him. All the phases looking at him, basically. Merc needs to get the bomb. And he gets 04. And Simp gets in. Everyone's talking a whole bunch of shizzle. They beat Optic. They beat Optic for a championship. They beat FaZe, or they beat Optic for a championship. See, Dashy looks pretty upset. 04, pretty hype. Simp, obviously pretty hype. Abuza, done his thing. Shout out to them boys, man. Shout out to them boys. Good for them. Good for them, man.
Couldn't even react. Absolutely laced. Absolutely laced.
That shit looking sick. They were doing their thing during the entire Major 2 split, man. And again, I'm an Optic fan, so it's just sad to see, man. I ain't talking no smack against Optic, man. I love that team, man. I want that team to do nothing but great things. They're just running off the stage. They're just like, we're out of here. We don't want to be on the stage. I get it.
It's the beginning for 04. The beginning for Abuza.
Look at Simp, bro. Look at Simp, bro. Yo, Simp is hilarious. Is the Boozer crying? I would probably cry too. I'd probably cry too if I won Major 2 and beat Optic Texas. I'd probably be like, ah, mama, I made it. You know what I'm saying? We live on. Bam, 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 bam. Shout out to FaZe catching the dub, winning the chip. They did it. Look at Simp. Look at Simp, so inspirational. I don't think I'm gonna listen to the whole thing. I'm not gonna listen to this whole thing.
It couldn't be done. They said the Optic were.
The boys are hyped up. The boys are hyped up. Don't cry, boys. Don't cry, boys. But yeah, man. Good search and destroy. They won. Drowsy didn't have to do much for the boys at the end of it. Simp did what he had to do. Not much, but it is what it is. And yeah, that's gonna pretty much do it for my Call of Duty read for the intro for the stream. I'm gonna play some Call of Duty myself, but shout out to FaZe Vegas for winning, catching the dub. They didn't lose, they won. And yeah, man, I'm an Optic fan, but it's, you know, sad to see. But, you know, happy to see FaZe win. Good for them. GG. We'll catch them guys on the flip, brother. But yeah, so hopefully next split, we'll see what happens next split. We'll see. We gotta check. Hold on. Let's see if we can see the. Let's see if we can see the matches upcoming. What's upcoming? Friday, April 17th. That's the next time. That's the next time matches start. Is April 17th. Oh no, this says best of 5. What? That's the major. I want to see if we know when the next. Oh, in around 19 days is the next match. The Major 3 qualifier. Oh wait, those are best of 5s, yeah. What day is this though? I can't tell what day this is. Oh, it says it right here. April 17th, yeah? April 17th. Major qualifiers, Major 3 qualifier, CDL 2026. Major 3 qualifier from April 17th to 5/10. That's quite a while away. Not too far away, but quite a while away. Yo, what's up, brother? DeAndre just joined, but I can't hear him in the Discord. I just left and joined. Maybe I can hear him now. But yeah, that's going to do it for me on my Call of Duty Reddit read. It was pretty insane to see FaZe lose. I mean, FaZe win. Pretty insane to see FaZe win. Oh, shit. What a quick little, oh wait, oh no. Quick frame drops. I think we're good though. Quick Dashy tweet, read the Dashy tweet. Says that was quite an experience we played today, on to the next, he guesses. I don't know what he means by that. None of that vague stuff, tell us what happened. Probably get it in one of the Yap sessions he does with Scrap or Formal. And if he reveals that anything was happening in previous matches, he should have complained then too. He actually did though. Unlike other teams, he had games paused for tech issues today 3 times. Before the series, there was a small tech delay halfway through overload and then exposure hardpoint, all Dashy. We had tech delays literally all weekend. I mean, how do you know they were Dashy specifically? The face cams and the casters had said it. Yeah, so I mean, I guess Dashy's saying there was some interesting series being played. It wasn't up to snuff. It wasn't up to par. He said it was pretty sus, I guess, from his point of view. It wasn't legit. He said they got fined. He got fined, I guess. There's concerns for Optic in the finals. Just concerns of Optic in the finals in Black Ops 7. As a fan, I wanted to take a step back and evaluate how Optic has performed so far this season. While the format has its flaws and likely needs adjustment, the results and overall form still matter, and Optic's record in the finals is a clear concern. Looking back during the online launch invitational, Optic defeated Toronto Ultra 4-3 while they won the series, still went the distance, suggesting it wasn't a dominant showing. It wasn't a dominant showing at the Kason. At the Kason Showdown LAN, however, they still lost decisively 4-1 to the same team. There were circumstances such as Shotzi playing late, but the result remains. In Major 1, Optic again reached the finals but lost in Game 7. This guy's typing a lot. This guy's typing a lot about the Call of Duty matches, but I mean, maybe he's invested. Who's this? Normal Vast? He's normally just vast with his opinions. I think that's what he means. Neslo on 04's POV in the grand finals. Also, never seen people die as fast in this game as from 04's POV. Game is absolute cheese. Never said that about Optic losing, but that didn't look right. Serious connection issue or something. Honestly, dude, you have a point. I was thinking the same thing watching that series. They're thinking that 04 looks like he's dying too fast. I think the viewer perspective, the whole game looked different. I do think it's a connection thing, but not necessarily the way people are making it out to be. During online quals, players have come out and said hit reg is awful, and that it can be another case of that. The hit reg apparently. Literally, other teams complained they were lagging and their PC had issues. It's not like Optic were just the only ones. 04 dropped a 1.4. Thieves and Gentlemen right before the finals complained, and there were Optic fans discrediting them because they lost. Yeah, just mine. Where am I supposed to be? COD read. FaZe Vegas with Major 2, CDL. See what the number 1 comment is at least. 04 should change his name to 1.4 or 1.4 for his 1.4 he had. 04 broke the 3-4 surge players from last year's roster won their first chip against Optic. Pray for Nasty. Yeah, Nasty has not been looking good as far as his teams go. Zin said the league didn't let Optic scrim Huntsman before the finals. This league's a joke. Why not? Why couldn't they scrim him? That's actually insane. Daniel Say had money on FaZe. I'm gonna upvote that. That's me being a biased Optic fan. I'm gonna upvote that. It's Daniel Say had money on FaZe. Never seen Pat and Daniel Say in the same room. They're saying Daniel Say is a disguised freaking aches, bro. No way. Or Kason, I'm starting to think there's a conspiracy here. If we ignore major plot holes and logic, FaZe are rigging the league. These guys are being funny. The guy actively killing what makes him money, but as long as you see the money rolling in, that's all they care about. Technically, FaZe has been dealing with that BS every time they went to the finals. Are they saying that they're I don't know. Are they saying they're like rigging the finals? Are they rigging the finals? Like they're making it so Optic just lose the finals, so like other teams can have a reason to be excited to watch the league. I can see it because now that's 2 finals that Optic lost, and it's looking pretty convincing losses. It's not like, oh, Optic, like, you know. I mean, I guess the one against Gentlemates was kind of like hard fought, but it was still looking like, wow. But especially this FaZe one looking extremely crazy compared to how they just looked in the winners finals. How they looked in the winners finals versus what we just went over in the championship final. That looked like obviously 2 different teams. Like, you know what I mean? Like that doesn't. It looks crazy. Draws it to Abuza. He got his first one. Good for them. Let's see what Shotzi said. Shout out to the fans that showed out this event. Y'all are insane. Congrats to FaZe. They showed out this event. This team will bounce back. See y'all in the next one. Man. Had a small disconnect. I think we're good though. I think we're all right. I think we're fine here. We're back online. We're online. I think we should be good. Hard to tell, but I think we're fine. Here we go. We're reading this thing still about 04, but we should be done because we've been reading about, oh shit. I think we're back. Can't tell. I'm gonna X this out. We've done enough Call of Duty reading. We've done more than enough Call of Duty reading. And there goes. We did another start stop. Hopefully that start stop was good. It doesn't look like it was good. Nope, it wasn't good. I think I'll just have to leave the stream for now and I'll be back on stream a little bit later.